Hi everybody, Mark Moody Miles, Trikes and Bikes. It's almost surreal for me to say this, but this is the final ride of Tater Tot for me. Today is Wednesday, tomorrow's the last day of the TOT, and sorry about that pause, my brain was buffering there. I've had my fill of riding, and when I say that, that's not a negative. I've just done a lot of riding. Some of it's been some hard riding, and but fun, and I'm pretty fatigued. So, and my wife and I also have some spots around here that we want to explore that too much to pedal to. We'll do a driving tour to finish up our trip. But today's ride is solo for me. I didn't want to rush to get ready this morning to go with a group. So this is a ride I haven't done yet. And so I decided to do Kellogg to Wallace today. See that town and check it out. I think it's about 10-11 miles to get there. And I'm at my own pace today. And that pace is going to be easy. There's always a puddle here. My trike is trashed just from this one little puddle. If you looked at it, you think I was doing all kinds of rain riding and this and that, but all the dirt on the trike just comes from that. Nice day out today. People enjoying the outdoors. So we'll see what this part of the trail looks like. Haven't been out here yet. Did Kellogg to Bull Run with a big group for the Sunday ride, which is actually, I think, kind of like the pre-kickoff, because it was before the cookout potluck that opens the week. That was a great ride. Just a tick shy of 40 miles round trip. And got to do a variety of riding on there. I did a little hooked up with another rider, chased the pack down that we lost because we didn't know they left the parking lot. So that was a high-speed start. And I got to have good conversation with, sort of ride and talk with 3 different people, which is exactly what I wanted to do on this trip. Because at home I do mostly, almost exclusively solo riding. No trikers that I know of in my area. So I really enjoyed that. And then the second day was a ride with my wife Sylvie that I told you about in the previous video. I'm doing this ride. I haven't uploaded the video of the ride yesterday, which was absolutely spectacular. It was Harrison to Plummer, and the lake views and rock formations and flowers and just incredible nature scenes. Rider back. So I haven't uploaded that one yet, but hopefully I'll describe things and it'll all come out in order that makes sense. Here's a bike shop right on the trail. How about that? That's about as cool as it gets. And also the ride with my wife, I didn't video that, but she took a bunch of pictures and I took pictures, and she took a little bit of video with her phone. And we'll do a slideshow video with that, because that was just a day that I enjoyed so much, and definitely want to share that with you. Alright, so as I was thinking, rolling along, I came up with a title for this ride. I think I'm going to call it the Chill Pill. That's all I got the energy for today. There's nothing wrong with that, because man, if there's a place to chill, I think this is it. Again, we're on the road to Wallace is the name of the town, historic town. We'll see what it looks like. I did a little narration on the early part of yesterday's video, and then with all the scenery, I just let the pictures tell the story after that. Just took it all in. We're close to the Interstate 90 out here. I don't know if we're picking up traffic noise, but still nice water scene and mountains here. I am so glad we came. So sadly, this Kellogg to Wallace ride was the last ride for Tater Tot 2025. The fact that we're sad that it's over means we had a really good time. So enjoyed this ride. I got to talk to another rider who was doing a solo ride as well. Sorry, I don't remember his name, but got to visit the historic town of Wallace. Also during this ride, I developed a stitching problem with the camera, which seriously affected picture quality, so I do apologize for that. Looking to get this camera replaced and hopefully have better quality in the future. So thanks for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell to be advised of new videos, and we will see you in the next one.